Hi, welcome everyone to another edition of Garvin Plays Minecraft. On today's episode, we're gonna take a quick tour around the market, just because. Damn it, Blue. Just because there's been some new developments that I kind of want to check out. I haven't really looked at yet, so we're gonna snoop around, and then we are in the process of building the saloon. So let me take a quick step back. We've got well, before I do that, so I laid out a basic foundation, something that I just wanted to lay out in dirt, obviously. But it's a 12 by 12 building that is going to be where we're going to group sell potions. So there's about 4 to 5 of us who are gonna divvy up who's selling what potion, and we're gonna do it in an old timey saloon type theme. So I had a short list of requirements. Main requirement is it's going to be all wood and glass. That's going to be our main building material. We might add something else in there, depending, but I think for the most part, it's just going to be wood. Saloon doors is obviously a must. So Blue laid out a basic demonstration of how we could use gates as saloon doors. Gates is what I wanted to use, but obviously I didn't want it on the ground, or I didn't want it up here at eye level. But he found this nice in between that with a slab you could step up, and it's at chest level, which is exactly what we were looking for. So I think this is going to be a nice touch to go in. And then let me pull up the rest of our requirements. So we've got a second floor. It's going to be a loft style. So up here is going to have, right now it's got room for 2 bedrooms. We could put up another one right here. Just really tiny rooms, enough for a bed and a chest, and that's it. We're going to have a wooden fence going along the side here. But it's going to be loft style, just like you used to see in the movies. We need a stand-up piano. So I don't know how we're going to do that. I think I'm going to leave that up to Blue to figure out. But it's either we're gonna try to make it look like a piano and just use a jukebox, because Blue's got blues tunes, so maybe he can pipe in some music. If there's something Western, I really haven't listened to all the albums yet, but maybe there's something that would fit that theme. Otherwise, it might be worth putting in the time to try and figure out how to get note blocks to work, so that you could play a song, or you can play, because there is a piano theme, or a sound with note blocks, so that might be a good thing to try to do. Okay, so I said saloon doors. Obviously, we're going to have some tables for patrons. This might be a little small, so we might expand this a little further out, and a little further back. That'll give us some more room up top. But if there's 4 or 5 of us, and we're all selling about 4 to 5 different potions a piece, that's not a lot of room for signs back here. This would obviously be the bar. But yeah, so I wanted to put the signs back here, but that's really not a lot of room. So we might just like maybe each of us take 1 or 2 signs and put it behind the bar, and the rest of the signs are throughout. So maybe like a sign and then a painting and a sign, that sort of thing, just to kind of give the wall some decoration. The front is going to need big glass windows, so that when Blue gets out of line, I can throw him out of it. I think that is also a major requirement. So I don't think we'll need any stained glass. I think it can just be regular glass. Definitely glass panes, because they break easier. All right, if you guys remember, I have a task list, and in that task list there is healing a villager, and we definitely want to do that for this project, so that we can get a villager or 2 to be our barkeeps. So that's a major goal. Outside, we're going to need we're going to have a porch, a balcony up top. So similar setup. So a balcony so that we can shoot people. For gun and arrow fights and that sort of thing. We also need a place so big post, probably made out of fence, so that we can tie up our horses when we ride our horses in town. A hay wagon. Hay wagon is something that I kind of wanted to do, but over dinner, Heavy D is hungry and myself were talking about it, and she suggested possibly a covered wagon. So I kind of like that idea too. Maybe a covered wagon we can put off to the side, as if it's like parked. And then a card table. So we'll have a table or two with some green carpet on top for our card table. But that's the plan right now. Supplies. I brought a lot of oak wood. Let me try to organize this a bit better. Let me take this dirt actually. So oak wood. I did bring some dark oak, and I did bring some acacia, but I don't know how much of it we're going to use. But lots of oak. It's probably going to be a lot of oak. So, but I'm going to go ahead and get started. I think Blue's going to help us. I'm not exactly sure what. Oh, he's right here. Yeah. So I think Blue's going to help us a bit, and yeah. I think we're going to go ahead and get started off camera. If you are watching this on YouTube, definitely check out the Twitch TV feed, where you can watch the entire build. I think we're going to get most of it done. We only have about 40 minutes before we gotta stop recording. So, but anyways, that's the plan. FTW Saloon, it's going to be coming. So, stay tuned. Stay tuned for that. All right. So, yeah, we're back. I've got about another minute of night potion or night vision going. So, bear with me. This looks kind of off, and I hate these little dust particles that go up. But okay, so we got started. So up here, I don't think I'm quite digging the look of the planks here, just because it puts us at a weird level. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna raise up this door a bit. So I'm gonna put planks at this level. That way we've got to stare up to it, and I think that'll help, because right now we're way off because of how I'm doing the planks. But this is where we're getting started. So we're gonna double the door. I think doubling the door will be fine. Blue got started a bit on the interior, so he's already started work on putting the stairs together. We decided we're gonna go 5 high for each of the rooms. And let me get some steak real quick. So yeah, we're gonna go 5 high on each of the rooms, and then Blue had a pretty ingenious idea that I didn't even think about. But because we might run out of room, we don't want to make this building like super big inside of the market district. So instead, what we're gonna do is we're gonna build a basement. So in the basement is going to be where probably the higher end stuff is going to be. So like the 8-minute potions, we'll probably put those down, which is a majority of what I'm building or what I'm brewing. But also the poisons, that sort of thing. So the higher end clientele will go down to the party room basically. And that's where we can put the card tables. And I think that's going to work out a lot better. So, yeah, overall, this is the project, or the progress. There we go. That's the word I'm looking for. It's the progress so far. So we got tons of work still left to do. But yeah, we're making it. This is going to be really cool. I'm excited about what this can turn into. So. But just wanted to hop back on to show you guys where we are right now. And I think this is where I want to be. And then once we get totally done, and I think this is going to be this is probably going to be a couple day process. I don't think there's any way that that Blue and I are going to be able to finish this tonight. But once we do get done, I'm going to show you the picture that I was basing a lot of my design on, just so kind of can get an idea of what my inspiration was. But all right, we'll be right back with a little bit more progress. So stay tuned. Okay, so just check the time, and we have run out for at least this portion of it. So it's possible that I'm going to pick this back up tonight after main event, but this might be something that that Blue and I just do off camera and come back to maybe tomorrow. Maybe I record a little bit more tomorrow. But here's what we're thinking right now. We're thinking birch in the corners. Just to kind of give it that square look. Square look is definitely a Minecraft thing, but it's also a Wild West thing. All they basically did was squares. So here's the basic setup. We've got this porch, and it's got fence along the side, and then on the corners, that's where we're gonna have our basic entrance. So I don't know. I don't like that it jets out, but we don't really have much of a choice. Yeah, we don't really have that much of a choice. So, but I think that'll be fine overall, and we can kind of keep the bottom open, like maybe every time one of these spokes comes down. And let me take this one off. So maybe every time this comes down, that's where we got you know, a support so for the raised porch. That way we don't have to go completely to the ground with it. We're going to be using some red sand. We did find a mesa, so yeah. So we did find a mesa. So Blue and I got a bunch of clay and a bunch of red sand, and we're, oh dang it, this is where we want it. So we're definitely going to use the red sand. Definitely underneath. We might not use it all the way around, but underneath the porch would make a nice fit. So you go through the corner, and then this is going to be a glass window, and then we've got our double door saloon door to come in and talk to the barkeep for your potion. There's going to be stairs to the upstairs, as you guys saw before, and Blue's already got kind of started on the rooms themselves. And then there's also going to be a basement to go down. And then if you go downstairs, that's where the higher value stuff is going to be. So and as well as the potions and the card table. So yeah, I think overall this is going to be really cool. So it's probably going to take us a day or two, just because I work a day job and Blue lives in the UK. So we don't totally have each other's schedules down packed, at least times that I can record. So, but we will be working on that. But yeah, overall, that's what we got planned. So thanks for tuning in, and next time I'll be able to show you guys a lot of progress. Oh, before we go, sneak peek of what Joe Seaswick has been working on. This is called the Fry Shop, and it's awesome. Grand opening soon. We can't go in yet, but as we can kind of see from the item frames, let me move the store. Item frames, he's going to be selling potatoes and baked potatoes. I'm not seeing anything else up there, so right now that's the menu from what I can tell. But maybe he's going to add some more items. But I think this is going to be really cool. A good way to get some baked potatoes going in the game. That's some. Oh, maybe I can. Have any dirt? Baked potatoes is what I lived on for a while. Ooh, look at those tables. Pistons, upside down pistons. That's pretty sweet. Stone slabs for the counter. Man. All right, so we've made a lot of progress. So want to take a quick step back. This is a couple hours later. Blue and I had to take a break because we were watching Main Event with Fans Talk Wrestling, and but while we were watching, we were still building. So we brought some red sand in. I've got the sand crossing over the road, kind of like what I'm doing at my place, just to make it look like the sand has been blown. We got it over here as well, but I think the red sand definitely adds a nice contrast. We added acacia wood as the main pillars. Added a little bit of glass, but I still think we might go with like a red or a brownish tinted glass here. And then Blue's been making some more headway up here as far as these rooms go, but let's check this out real quick. We got a weather vane up top. I think Blue's gonna pillar this part out with acacia wood. But yeah, I definitely like this. And let's jump out of here real quick and take the regular default. Default resource pack. All right, so yeah, I think this is looking pretty slick. Not quite digging the contrast between these guys. I think we can even this out a bit. Maybe make this less cobble based, or bring more cobble in. But yeah, definitely like how this looks. So this is where we stand. I think we're gonna call it a day here shortly, and we'll pick this back up tomorrow and continue working on it. It's gonna be work in progress for quite a bit. So thanks for tuning in, and we will see you next time. Adios.